Alright, here we are. We're in the woods. And you might remember this site from January. It was like 4, 5, 6 inches of snow. We come in here. This is the grave site, the family grave site. The mother died at 44 years old in 1854. And the father died at 97 years old in 1898. And over here is his daughter. Died the same year as the father, 1898, so maybe there was some type of fire or something. That would make sense to me. And she was like 60. Well, that's not bad. And this one over here, I can't make anything off it. A few letters at the top there, but these people were the Goulds, and I'm hoping they left me something behind over across the way there. It's the foundation and where the barn set foundation. We get the AT Pro, and we're gonna give her a go. All right, see you over there. Okay, we've arrived at the Followed Foundation doing a little TTL. If you don't know what TTL is, tune in to Stealth Diggers, and I'm sure you'll know what TTL is by the time you get done watching the video. There's something here a second ago. Disappeared on me. There it is. There's enough good in that I'm going to dig that up. All right. $55, $54. And they want to bet that it's not a shotgun brass. That's what I say it is. All right, we were wrong. We're right behind the foundation. We come up with that shotgun type signal, 55, which is almost always a shotgun brass. This time it's a beautiful two-piece button, cuff button. Nice design on it. Shankage is missing on the back, but we're glad to have that. That's the first of many great finds, I hope, to come out of here with. Well, that one's hiding in there pretty good. That's pretty clean. Alright, we'll give that one a dig. Alright, that one ended up being a lead bullet. Very interesting looking one. It's flattened on the back end of it. I don't know. Looks fairly modern. We've been traipsing around these woods and finds have been far and few between. Got my first high tone. That's better. 78, 79, 80. Alright, we'll give her a dig, see what we got. Alright, here we go. Oh, in there. Oh, look, yeah, we got something green. Awesome. Very thin, could be a button. Well, I don't see a place for a shank. It's very thin, very green. Looks like a half cent. Very, very, very thin. All right, maybe it's a button. We'll clean her up at home, but if that's another large copper, that's awesome. Alright, we got another find here. I was getting 54, 53 kind of signal. And where you see all woods here used to be all fields. The landowner has told me in the past he talked to an old timer when he was younger and said this was all nothing but fields wide open. And remember we visited the cemetery over there, that's the Gould family. Guy lived to be 97. So this disappeared from the maps about 1883-ish. So probably only one family lived in this dwelling the whole time. And what I found, the copper wedding band, I believe, from that era. I believe it's a woman's ring, and the poorer people back in the 1800s had copper rings, and the more well-to-do people obviously had gold rings. But that's probably the lady's wedding band right there. I don't see much of a design on it, but that's an awesome find. Alright, now we're talking. We got another button, and this one looks nice. It almost looks military to me, with the cross there with some sort of design. And it's I believe it's a concave one piece. It might be a two piece. I'll clean her up. We'll have a look. Shankage. Looks like she's right there. Awesome. That's a good button. We got two nice display buttons now. 50-51. Probably just a nickel, right? Well, maybe. That last one was a cool button. We'll try and do this with a live cam. So it's guaranteed to be a nickel, right? Moving to something underneath there. Yeah. Tough doing that one-handed. And it's shallow, and that last button was real shallow too, so can't always go by that. Real shallow. Is that it? Alright, what do we got? Just a piece of sheet metal, I guess. That's what I get for doing the old live dig. That rang a perfect nickel too. Okay, on to the next. That was a very strange cellar hole. It looked like an old cellar hole. It was on the 1860 map, and it disappeared on the 1883 map. There was a little grave site with the 4 stones. One family lived there, evidently. And there was no rock walls anywhere to be seen. But there was barbed wire. So barbed wire come into play in the 1870s, 1860s. So there was some type of activity there then. And the owner told me it was all fields long time ago. So I don't know. Very strange place indeed. Alright, here we go with the wrap up. We got 2 bullets. This one's a little bit older probably. That's a modern lead. Got 3 buttons. It's just a plain one, flat button, and the 2 piece that we got that had lots of gold gilt on it, and it come out pretty good. And our pewter button, which is not military, I don't believe. It's a nice button though. And what we thought was a copper probably is a copper of some sort. Probably not a button. I don't see any place for a shank anywhere on it, but there's no detail on it at all, just a blank disc. In our ring, which is fantastic because it probably belonged to one of the people in the graveyard over there. I'm almost certain that it did. I think it's a women's ring, probably a wedding band or an engagement band of some sort. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.